Richard Ashworth was known in the city for two things: his ruthless business empire and his sharp, cruel sense of humor. When his annual charity gala invitation required a +1 and all his socialite friends had already declined, he made a decision that made his assistant burst out laughing. He would take Maya, his quiet and humble housemaid, just to watch the reactions on everyone's faces. It was meant to be the joke of the evening, something he could brag about for weeks. Maya, who had been cleaning his mansion for 3 years without ever asking for anything extra, simply nodded and said, "Okay, sir." Richard smirked and handed her the address, expecting her to show up in her worn uniform, completely out of place among the diamonds and designer gowns. The evening arrived and Richard reached the venue first, dressed in a perfectly tailored black suit, already scanning the crowd for his audience. He checked his watch, ready to laugh the moment she walked through those doors. Then the doors opened. Maya stepped inside and the entire room went silent. She was wearing a deep emerald green gown that flowed around her like water, her hair styled in an elegant twist with small gold pins catching the light. She carried herself with a grace that no one in that room had ever seen, her back straight, her eyes calm and confident, her smile soft but powerful. Richard's jaw dropped. He had never once looked at her as anything more than the woman who polished his floors. But in that moment, he saw someone completely different, someone magnetic, someone who carried a quiet dignity that no amount of money could ever buy. The guests couldn't stop staring. Women who usually ignored everyone were watching her with wide eyes, and men who had been mid-conversation forgot what they were saying. Maya walked up to Richard and said, "Shall we, sir?" With a small smile that told him she had never once been the joke. She had simply been waiting for the right moment to show the world who she truly was. Throughout the evening, Maya spoke with confidence, laughed with warmth, and charmed every single person in the room. Richard watched in complete silence, realizing with every passing minute that he had spent 3 years living under the same roof as someone extraordinary and had never bothered to truly see her. By the end of the night, it wasn't Maya who became the talk of the gala. It was Richard, because everyone could see the guilt and the quiet shame in his eyes. He had tried to make her a punchline, but she had turned the whole evening into her victory lap. That night changed everything between them, and Richard learned the most important lesson of his life. Never underestimate the silent ones, because they are often the strongest. If you enjoyed this story, please go and like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kindness Voice. Your support means the world to me and keeps me motivated to create more beautiful stories for you. Thank you so much.